oge na-ebi dị sure na ọ dịghị lazy.
Hey, body lazy.
Onye ọ ga-akpata mkpu ihe ọ ga-eji elekọta gị anya.
No, Jody lazy, please.
Onye ọ ga-aṅụ mkpu ọkụkọ ọwụ ị na-eme expect ọgwọ. Onye ọ ga-aṅụta mkpa ya.
Hey, Adam eche ahụ na-emezi m, you know.
Ha! Ọ dị egwu. Ọ dị egwu. Can you imagine? Ha! Cherekele. Ya bụrụ na isonyegoro n'anya na Facebook n'ụtụtụ a. N'ụtụtụ a. Ị na-eme isi ihe. Ọwụkpọ nkụ jee dị ka nna ahụ. Nye ndị na-agabela Facebook dị ikiri ihe na-eme n'ụtụtụ a nwanne ị na-eme isi ihe. Clara kpọtarala m onye m ga-emerinwu. Ya na Clara agbawala egwu. Lelelele. Onye nke ike ya ha otu a. Igirigi. Clara nwoke ọcha. Achọghị m ịchị ọchị. Ike gara. Cherekele. Onye akịtị ga-alụ Clara nwoke ọcha. Onye ga-ewetara gị ihe ọghọ. Onye ike ikwu. Ike gara.
We go yard with family for my side. You'll be fine.
Ya bụrụ na ị nọghị na Facebook n'ụtụtụ a ịgwa gị eziokwu ị na-eme isi ihe. Lekene onye Clara gara aga kpọtara m. Lekene onye Clara nwoke ọcha gara aga kpọta ihe onwe onye ga-ama achị m. O ji ụzụza apropos ora Clara nwoke ọcha. Ihe ọwụ ụzụza ka ọ gịnị? Elela m anya nwoke ọma. Ihe ọwụwụ ụzụza ka iji apropos ihe a. Ọwụ ụzụza ka o ji. Gịnị wụ hibiscus mụrụ aṅụ? Kai! No. Ihe a was an insult to me. Ihe a was a very big insult to my personality. Kedu ihe eji? Ọ drone ka ọ chọrọ ebe ị gagala aka. Pass through her. Ajụrụ m ga-ajụ sị gị na nwoke o mekwara enyi, gị na nwoke dị otu a o mekwara enyi. Oh my goodness, Lord. Ị gaghị alụ. Eche m ịsọ ga-enwetara gị ọkụkọ. Ya bụrụ na ị lọghị na Facebook n'ụtụtụ ịgwa gị eziokwu. Ọ dị Igbo bụrụ nze ma gba ọzọ. Ya dị ka Clara ajụla. Nwaanyị ọma ngwa nọdụ. Gawa. Go. Ana ajụla gị. Go. Ụjọ abịala gị. Ị ga-ama na-eji nke ị gaghị ama na-eji m.
Uche ebegbuola m onwe m. Uche na ihe imega m. Uche, shame unto you. Shame upon you. Shame over you.
Shame under you.
Shame all over you.
Shame behind you.
Shame after you. Look at you now,
shame above you.
Shame under you. Shame below you. Oh my God.
Oh my God. No nwere ndị nka mma. Ibra na compare with onye ike ukwu.
Ke flower ji ha. Ọsọ gịnị?
Nchụanwụ ka o ji. Ọ bụrụ na ịma ya o ji nchụanwụ, ọ chọrọ iji nchụanwụ ji agụchakwala m ihe niile nwoke ahụ ji wee bịa kwute Clara n'ụtụtụ a. Mana kwadron ahụ o ji si n'ọring. Ike gboro ihe dị ka pipeline. Gịnị na-eme? Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ akwụnyela na Facebook ikiri aja n'ụtụtụ a ka ha nwoke nnọọ nwoke ọgwụ bịara nnọọ chịma m aka.
Welcome to Straight Talk Live on Echo FM 100.7. Everybody, it's time for the main event on radio. Welcome aboard to the People's Program. It is a Straight Talk, no bending corners. Edition, we're taking a look at this issue of the herdsmen now crossing down into the south and taking over farmlands in Cross River State. They have moved over from the Middle Belt where they have been wreaking havoc. Now they are in Cross River State, and we want to take a special edition of these herdsmen and farmer clashes and the debate of the fulanization agenda. It has become a very big national debate, but now let's take a look at this from a very different perspective. Yes, this is a very sensitive matter. I will enjoin everybody to be cautious of what you say. And of course, I am responsible for what I say. You are responsible for what you understand. And then be careful. This is security matters. I have to make that warning clearly so that we speak with facts and not with our emotions. So everybody, today we want to take a look at it holistically. This fulanization agenda that has been peddled all over the social media space and in the news space, the security personnel and the security outfits have made it very clear that this is not about an ethnic agenda to colonize a place, but it's just about farmer header clashes and, of course, banditry activities. But then, this is becoming one too many, and a lot of people are beginning to wonder, how come every time we are having clashes, it's always the Fulani ethnic group? And, of course, there are a lot of good Fulani people, but this particular tribe is beginning to cause more havoc than good in Nigeria. And the question and the debate keep raging from now until eternity. Well, today we're supposed to be doing Valentine's Day program and all that. Hell no, I ain't doing that. Tomorrow is the day. We'll do that. But we will take a look at this. It's a very serious matter, and we want everybody to be very cautious of what you say. But I'll love you to listen more and say less so that we can get more information on this. I have been saying one thing, that we need to watch closely the activities of these herdsmen and see if this is actually the fulanization agenda or it's just some bandits like the Nigerian government and the security operatives try to let us know that this is not an agenda. But with the activities spreading from the northeast and the northwest down, they have occupied the forests of the Middle Belt and are now occupying the southern part of Nigeria. Now, why is it that herdsmen move with their cattle and their sheep carrying AK-47 in the bushes? How come people come to your community, they don't stay in the township, they go and live in the bushes carrying dangerous arms, and when they want to graze, they now go ahead killing farmers, uprooting their livestock, their farm yields to give to their own livestock. You're using your business to make another person's business go down. So that has become a very big national debate. And up to today, the grazing routes, the open grazing in some states have been banned, and yet these people are still doing it. So at the end of the day, what exactly do we have to say about this one? Why is the Nigerian government treating this with kid gloves? Because at the end of the day, You make it look so simple, but it ain't simple. There's nothing simple about it. It is complete mayhem. These people are every time just dishing out to the people. All farmers, wherever they go, in every community. This is not about one side. Anywhere they go, deaths and killings and all that follow. So, do we call this an agenda, or do we call this a matter of what the government is saying? It is banditry activities, it is farmer-header clashes, and they have been going back to history that this is that, this is that. No. Farmer-header clashes used to be in the agro regions, where in the Benue area, and of course, at a point in time, the thing stopped. And then since in this fourth assembly, what do we call it? The fourth, what do they call it again, for lack of a better word? This Fourth Republic, yeah. In the Fourth Republic, since the 1999 election came on board, this has become a thing from migration of the Fulanis and their headsmen from one place to the other, causing havoc to farmlands, killing farmers in their farms, and the worst of it, if you even defend yourself against the Fulani man, you will go to jail for killing a Fulani man who came to kill you in your own farm. This has raised a lot of ugly dust, and a lot of people are not happy with it. So today, we take a look at this holistically and then see what this all entails for the people of Nigeria. How long are we going to keep a blind eye to this dastard act of these people? How long will the government keep pretending this is just about clashes? So this is what we will be talking about today. As it be, and so we the talker. No bending corners, live on Echo FM.
Echo FM.
Don't touch that dial.
We are the fresh news people. Echo FM 100.7.
All right, let's just take some few stories on the pages of the newspaper, and after that, we will continue with the conversation. We start off with the Punch newspaper. Let's go over to the Punch newspaper and take one or two headlines there. We start off with this one. NAS to harmonize electoral bill on Monday. Yes, the National Assembly. Let me give you the breakdown of what has transpired in the National Assembly between the Senate and the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives passed a bill. There were contentions here and there, but they said INEC should be independent. INEC should determine how they want to conduct elections. The Senate, on the other hand, wants to have an oversight on INEC. That means the independence is no longer there. So that's exactly what is going on with this matter. Now they want to have oversight function on INEC. And that oversight function is what they've been doing since. So why do we call independent National Electoral Commission when there is oversight, when there is this by the National Assembly? So we'll get to this, and I just want to let you understand that this is not like the first time this kind of craziness is happening. But at the end of the day, it is not that the Senate don't know what to do. The Senate actually know what to do. But the fact that they keep bringing what if. Okay, the Senate position is that you cannot transmit mandatory transmission. They don't want it to be mandatory. They want it to be optional. That was what was in the electoral law before. INEC was to choose whatever means they want to choose. And then when they had a glitch, they switched back to the manual collation, and which brought about the tension in the country that nobody believes in INEC anymore, nobody believes in an electoral system. After that, Nigerians came up and said, no, we want the clarity, the ambiguity in that particular law is too much, that they need to make it simple and make INEC electronically transmit results. INEC said they are ready. Well, the beavers, according to Mahmoud, in 2023, said you don't need network for the beavers to work. To accredit people, you don't need network. It's only the point of transmission that you need network. But if you are not having network, you snap it with the beavers and send it it is going to be pending. As soon as you get to where the network is, the result will now land in the IREF. It's still electronic transmission, whether you do it at that polling unit there or you move a little bit to where network is and it goes. With the full view of the from EC8 field, they have been signed by all the agents of every political party in every ward. That was what INEC was supposed to do. Fine, it didn't work that way. They didn't do that. As soon as there was network glitch, according to them, they switched back to the manual collation, and then it fell into the hands of politicians. And that's exactly what the Senate wants to do again. And Nigerians are saying no to that. Now, the House of Rep, on the other hand, have already passed a bill for mandatory electronic transmission of result, but they want it to be the decision to rest with INEC, not with the National Assembly. They also want the electronic transmission of result real time, which was what the House of Rep were able to pass. But when it came to the Senate, they started bringing issues of network. They started bringing issues of coordination. They started bringing issues of if INEC have the infrastructure. INEC before 2023 told us they have the infrastructure. Now, the Senate is now doubting if INEC has this infrastructure. Now, the question is, why can't you make the law and make INEC do what they're supposed to do? You are not thinking for INEC, saying no to that, and that is what Nigerians are saying no to. A lot of Nigerians, though not every Nigerian. So at the end of the day, on Monday, they will come, both the House of Assembly and the Senate will meet in one chamber to discuss, harmonize, and present it to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for assent to make it a law. Now, the question is, can they come to a truce? Will the Senate now superimpose on the House of Rep, which has given the electronic transmission of result and independence to INEC? That is the question a lot of people are asking. So we wait till Monday to get exactly what would happen on Monday to that electoral law. So that is the situation with this particular one. I just had to bring it to you in summary. All right, we move on to other stories. Fubara Fires Commissioners Assembly awaits new list. Now, this is part of every time they go to Tinubu and come back, Fubara will come, do what they want, and they place into the hands of the Wike camp. But definitely, let's await new list. If I were to be Fubara, I'll fire them and appoint them to the assembly. Let us see if the assembly will not screen them and pass them. This is very simple. I don't know why they keep bringing this thing. How can you have commissioners and then the governor is supposed to appoint only one commissioner, the rest will be appointed by Wike? That is the issue. That all this abracadabra going to Tinubu. Tinubu intervenes in Rivers politics this is the 4th time he's intervening. Yelwada, he went there and nothing has happened in Benue State. People are being died. That's what the opposition is saying. But if you take a look at that, well, Rivers State is a strategic state in Nigeria in terms of our resources and in terms of the numerical strength of Rivers State for numbers in the election. Well, both of them are working for the APC now, so I don't know who and who. Either way, Tinubu does not lose, but the point is that he needs 2 of them to work in harmony, so Rivers State in its complete Wike's hand, or Fubara's hand. But together put, they're all in the Tinubu's hands. That's just what it is. Kano issues safety guidelines for rising respiratory infection, clear air on COVID-19. COVID-19 again for Nigeria. Please, if not joke, man, stop them. Nobody want to hear that thing. COVID-19, we don't want to hear you again. Nigeria among top 5 nations for child soldier recruitment. Oh my God, that is according to UN. This is an insult on the face and the nation called Nigeria. Nigeria has been named among the 5 countries with the highest cases of child recruitment into armed groups at the UN nations. Warns that the global crisis of children in conflict is deepening at an alarming rate. That is according to the UN. Moving on now to the Sahara Reporters. We have a very funny story here, but it's not funny in any way because Nigerian police officer rake in over 700,000 naira from job seekers in fake constables recruitment. That is according to Sahara Reporters. 7 police officers attached to the State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department at the Niger State Police Command Headquarters, Dotson Kura, Mina, have been accused of defrauding 3 young Nigerians of over 700,000 naira under the guise of securing police constable recruitment slots. And that is the payments for the recruitment is already screenshot and is on the pages of the Sahara Reporters. You can go grab a copy and take in that one for yourself. And we also have the breaking news here. Shehu Sani quits APC. Shehu Sani, the former Kaduna senator, has quit APC. Where is he landing now? He announced his resignation from the party in a later dated October 19, 2018. And of course, he is now back to APC again, or not in APC. Well, that is according to Sahara Reporters. Well, we have Nigerian soldiers lay curses on Chief of Army Staff and all that. There seems to be an old story on the Sahara Reporters. Let's go to more recent stories. The Daily Post now. Tension as armed headers overrun farms, threaten villagers with AK-47 rifles in Cross River State. We'll talk about that in our conversation. Let's move on to other stories. We have 38 billion naira Nasarawa Road, that is Oweto Otukpo Road, collapses 3 years after Buhari commission. Well, barely 3 years after it was commissioned by former President Muhammadu Buhari, God bless his soul, at a cost of 38 billion naira, the Nasarawa Oweto Road, Oweto Otukpo Road has collapsed. And if you see it, it's now like a death trap. The pictures there are not funny. The motors, the big 911 carrying heavy goods. If you see them dancing on that road, they are dancing palongo. If a small motor is there, they may just fall and crush. And, oh, my God, it's such a death trap. But how can you spend 38 billion down the drain in 3 years? Oh, me terrible. DSS on his trade that is coming about. Pete Edecho's family, 6 arrests of TikToker over death news. Well, there were news that featured on social media that Pete Edochie, the veteran Nollywood actor, a.k.a. Okonkwo, the family of the actor Pete Edochie has contacted Department of State Service, DSS, for the arrest of TikToker that posted the rumors of his death. This is the second time people are wishing Pete Edochie to die. I don't understand. But it's not funny. The development came after Pete Edochie's family and his management debunked viral reports about his death. The actor's first son, Leo Edochie, had in a viral video on his Instagram page tagged the news as live from the pit of hell. However, in a Facebook post on Thursday morning, Leo disclosed that he had contacted the DSS for the arrest of a TikToker who announced his father's death. Why on earth, in order to get clicks and likes and all that, you play with somebody's life? Somebody as great as Pete Edochie? That is complete nonsense. DSS, stress that guy wherever he is. Monaka and go room 9. Give Van Koboko 24 stroke. Make the rest learn. All right, we have Nigerian Army to sustain kinetic, non-kinetic strategies in Plateau State. Both kinetic and non-kinetic. Oh yeah, now, bullet fly and then negotiation happens. Whatever that means, well, grab a copy of the Daily Post newspaper. Get more details on that. Well, we'll move on now to the Vanguard newspaper. On the Vanguard newspaper, INEC 6, 873 billion naira. Wonderful. Wow. La, Muhammad Rasul, like, come on, yeah. 873 billion. Jesus. For 2027 polls. And proposes 171 billion naira 2026 budget. 873 billion naira. That is nearly 1 trillion naira to do elections. Oh, me trouble. And somebody they tell us, say, network no the Nigeria. Can you imagine that? Imagine that. Oh, voila. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has proposed 873.778 billion naira for the conduct of the 2027 general elections. INEC Chairman Professor Joasha Mopitan disclosed this yesterday while presenting the Commission's 2026 budget proposal and the estimated cost of the 2027 elections before the National Assembly Joint Committee on Electoral Matters. Wow. Jega spent 400 and something billion to do beavers. At the end of the day, we couldn't have electoral transmission. Your own Amupitan, this is your time to catch out. Oh, yeah, go and catch out. 873 billion. What do you remain? That is, it remains, is it 27? No, 17 billion. 17 billion to become 1 trillion to do election. At the end of the day, No, but what the people want to go get? Oh, me tabo. From taxpayers' money. All right, this is the best time for us to open up the phone lines for you to holler. It's time for you to join the conversation live on Echo FM 100.7 with the Radio Mashaba. Cosmos, let's go there. 0911 20,022. That's the number to call, the magic number, or 0707 454 1014. Okay, who's going to be my first caller? Who am I line? Good morning, welcome aboard.
I'm the first caller.
All right, a bell of blessing for you. Hey, take care.
Good morning, sir.
I bless you this morning. Go ahead.
Samuel from Nazareth. How are you doing today?
No, Yawa.
873 billion.
Yes, sir.
It's small now.
It's small.
Okay,
no, Alan. It's small, Abi.
In predecessor, I've been a former business. He used 400 and
This is a double.
You know, the equivalent in dollar that time. And now.
Yeah, it was.
It's more now. Information just 1 trillion so that it will complete. And the watching it, maybe along the line they go tell you that the money no complete, they go increase them.
And they'll come do supplementary.
Now they're away now.
Okay.
But you know, the other day I was asking you if you are sure that man is a Christian.
Yeah, he's a Christian.
He's a Christian in quote. But he goes to church.
Okay, in the go church.
You see, Barry,
yes, sir.
One thing where they pay me, they say somebody go to answer pastor. The time when the pastor his church, in the condemn fraud and corruption. But immediately enter politics, enter government, they give him position. My brother, forget about him, what he will be preaching. His actions will change. He will do worse than the people who are in government. That's my pain.
Okay.
So I know they think about it too much again because I know say my business, God they help me. I they feed my family. They cater for my bills. So anything where they want to do on a judgment day, when every one of us go in the presence of Baba, we will do account. God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Sammy. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, we move on. Okay, now we have another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Barry. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine.
Olumbife Onyeze Ezelobo. Mr. Barry, I wanted to grab this morning, but when I heard your topic you want us to look into, I withdrew back after this program. We will look into it very, very well, and we discuss about it. On the issue of newspaper review, it's almost $1 billion naira, $1 trillion naira to conduct a 2027 election.
Yes, sir.
It's a welcome one.
Okay.
But if it is a way to just print paper, at the end of the day, all of them that run into APC, we use over $1 trillion naira to write their way in back to that Senate and the House of Assembly and the governors and the even presidency. Without giving us free, fair, and credible election. I therefore advise the INEC chairman now to please return these people unopposed into the various positions and keep back our 800 and something billion instead of using our 800 and something billion to print a paper maybe without electronic transfer, and all these criminals will go back to corrupt the country the more. It should not be all go well with us and the INEC come 2027.
Okay.
This is my apology to him. If it's better for him to return them back unopposed, better for him than to use our 800 and something billion to print a paper and they return these people back to come and they corrupt the country the more. It will not come well. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
Good morning to you.
Now, Mama Biggie.
Mama Biggie, welcome aboard. Yes, sir.
The money is too much. The man just wants to cash out his own turn.
Abi?
Emilio come now on turn now.
Abi?
Yes, he wants to cash out his own tongue.
And the new motor with that,
And after everything now, they know who they will give this thing. We are just all these things we are doing just for formality's sake. They know who is going to be there. Whether you vote or you do not vote, your vote doesn't count in Nigeria. All these things we are doing, we're just wasting our time. Just for formality's sake, like say, make we do them, like say we do them. But they know who they go give them.
All right.
For the Fulani, something you talk. They say this Nigeria belongs to them. That's what they used to say. That their father Osman Danfodio told them like that the Nigeria is their birthright, is their own, and they are showing it and they are doing that, and people are not doing anything about it.
All right.
So that's my own contribution.
Thank you very much, Mama Biggie, this morning. And of course,
happy Valentine in advance.
Yeah, happy Valentine. Don't worry.
You tell us the venue now.
Yes, I'll say. I know go forget. Why I go forget the canteen? I go give everybody the venue tomorrow. Tomorrow, where we go do the Gbadu? The thing where we did do. All right. Thank you very much, people.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. All right. So, Engineer Buka texting from Futo says the persistent migration of herdsmen into the southern region of Nigeria, particularly Calabar and some other southern states, is becoming increasingly alarming. From a scientific perspective, the situation resembles an unstable reaction system approaching a critical activation energy. Bam. And of course, the continuous inflow acts like an external energy supply, disturbing an already delicate equilibrium within the social environment. The host communities previously existed in a state of relative thermodynamic balance. But the introduction of an aggressive activity now functions as a catalytic agent, accelerating disorder. What should be a homogeneous coexistence has instead turned into a heterogeneous mixture, producing frictional forces, social heat, and escalating pressure. Too bad. All right. Well, Engineer Buka further went and said that their action appear analogous to a chain reactions, minor encounters, initiate collision will then propagate into larger disturbances, releasing waves of tension across the societal medium. The land is gradually shifting from a stable phase to a turbulent state, similar to a material undergoing phase transition under excessive stress. Okay, if not properly regulated, the system risks reaching a resonance point where accumulated agitation converts into uncontrollable kinetic energy, thereby destabilizing the entire structure of peaceful coexistence. Engineer Ebuka texting from Futo. Now that's what the Futo students suffer. This is not English language, oh. Now this man, they speak like this. Where you go, Futo, they're supposed to respect you. If this kind of lecturer, they teach you your name, now sorry. They're going to say the precipitate of the agenda is equals to a thermodynamics of equilibrium. Number over. All right, Uche Onokogo says, Gracias, Mr. Barry Cosmos, the radio marshal and the presiding bishop of this ministry. Unfortunately, our hostile lifestyle right from the village where we often see our neighbors quarrel and ultimately ends up in a physical confrontation and creates a theoretical scene where we watch free fight between two neighbors who were once very friendly has influenced our behavior so much in a very negative way. We are obviously not peacemakers, but trouble fomenters. Politics has replaced our village hostile life in quarreling in our communities and, of course, encouraging gangsterism, godfatherism, and political rascality over a constituted authority. I don't understand how a non-party member is now the leader of a party due to personal interest. What a shame, and what a country, what a shame of democracy to Nigeria. Well, this is Uchenna Onokogo. It's like they do competition of BB grammar today for me. When I take time. All right, we go back to the phone line. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. CROSSROADS.
I greet you. That is Uncle KJP.
I am, and you are the Mburumu one.
I greet you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you very much. Yes, everybody just stay tuned. I'm going to tell you about the birthday later on the show.
Yes, that's wonderful. It's going to be tomorrow, I'm sure.
Definitely tomorrow.
Yeah. So actually, what I'm talking about, the amount of money government have, I think the INEC chairman requested such amount of money and government approved it. Is it not so? Hello?
I can hear you, my brother. Go on.
Yeah, the billions of naira run into almost trillion of naira only to conduct election.
Yes, sir.
Yes. It's not our major problem, but our problem is, are they going to conduct the election to be free and fair?
Okay.
Because by the time we finish spending such money, and the people will say they are finishing our money, we don't want them to continue. We will return all of them unopposed. It is going to be bad on every person here in Nigeria, including the people that are going to share this money. Because whatever they are doing, God is watching them.
All right.
I want them to be careful. And Nigeria should look whether we are going to run 6 years, one tenor, 6 years, instead of spending this money every 4 years. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Uncle JP, for your contribution. God bless you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, buddy, my very good friend and brother. My name is Chief Jude Ubadia. Now, we usually come from Duchi, Zog, in Imo State.
The man with
Hey,
that
I
network.
want to advise you as my good friend to be an optimist that sees opportunity in every calamity.
All right.
Instead of pessimist that sees calamity in every opportunity. As far as the proposed meeting of the National Assembly on the new electoral bill is concerned, why don't you be optimist that eventually a final result that will be acceptable as Nigerians and side Mr. President will eventually come out of it? So, I mean, that's exactly what I want to advise you to do. I want to tell Nigerians that at least, judging from the ways many people have actually protested, CSOs, the people like it to be others, I think the National Assembly will eventually, come out with something about this new electoral reform that will be acceptable to all Nigerians and signed by Mr. President. Let us therefore actually pray that it happens. I do not see the National Assembly, doing something that will be against the wishes of the people.
Right.
As I tell you, that even what the Senate has been doing, I think there's something wrong. There has not been anything wrong what the Senate has been doing. But then, it is the wish of Nigerians that at least electronic transfers will be enshrined in our electoral bill. Let it be. But what about the areas where there are no networks? And, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. I mean, like I told you in my previous conversation, that in my father's house, as I speak with you, I cannot even make a call because there is no network there. So what do people around that area going to do? Well, if it's a wish of Nigeria, let it be. And I do not want any Nigerian to be disenfranchised because of this. There is a way they can put network in this area. So I will naturally benefit. But you think I may not benefit, I will benefit. Thank you very much. I God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Chief Jude Ugwaja, for your contribution. We'll take one more call before we call it a wrap on the papers review this morning. Good morning.
A gracious and a pleasant morning to you, dear Barry Cosmo. Chimezie Madu remains my name. I am a native of Ebelu Obube, here in Owerri North. Let me put it this, that INEC is demanding almost 1 trillion naira to conduct a general election.
Okay.
For me, I am not really against it, but my very concern has always been that after conducting this election, so I want them to give us something very much meaningful this time around. Let it be a challenge to them.
All right.
The money is much, quite all right, but they should give us something more meaningful. Chimeze Mother is my name.
Thank you very much, Chimeze. All right, on that note, we'll be calling it a wrap on the newspaper review. We'll go straight to some commercial announcement right now. Please listen to this public announcement. Love is in the air, and this Valentine we up the romance at Patagon Lounge and Restaurant Owerri. Join us on February 14th at 2 p.m. for the ultimate love party experience. We will be having a love party and karaoke night. There will be wine tasting, family games, couples dance competition, and lots of prizes to be won. Music by DJ Drizzy and Uncle JB will be there to entertain everyone. Whether you are married, dating, or crushing, this is where love comes alive. Date is 14th February 2026. Time 2 p.m. Venue Europoint Liquor Mart, World Bank Road by Yaradua Drive, directly opposite Everyday Supermarket Owe. For more inquiries, please call 0803 779 6278 or 0803 779 6278. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok at Patagon Lounge and Restaurant. Thank you for listening.
Echo FM.
Calabar, Cross River State, and arrested 3 suspects in connection with the crime. The commission appealed to local governments, particularly those considered trafficking hotspots, to strengthen collaboration in the fight against the crime. And in business, the Benin Electricity Distribution Company says it has received 75,000 electricity meters from the federal government under the ongoing free metering program, with installation already underway across its franchise states. He cautioned customers against paying for the meters or installation, stressing that they are provided free of charge under the federal government initiative. On the foreign scene, New Zealand's net migration fell to its lowest level in more than a decade, excluding the COVID-19 pandemic, as arrivals cooled and Kiwis sought better opportunities in Australia. The Kiwi exodus across the Tasman Sea is emerging as a key issue in New Zealand's November 7 general elections, with many moving in search of higher wages and better standard of living. And in sports, Ademola Lookman was among the stars, scoring once and providing an assist as Diego Simone's side dominated from start to finish. The scoring began early when Barcelona defender Eric Garcia inadvertently turned the ball into his own net, giving Atletico a first-minute advantage. Atletico continued to press in the second half, with Julian Alvarez and Lookman creating chances, leaving Barcelona with a mountain to climb in the return leg, while Atletico Madrid looked set to progress comfortably to the Copa del Rey finals. And that's the news update that is hours edited by Benjamin Joseph. For more news and updates, follow us on Facebook. It's Echo FM. On X, it's at Echo FM_Owerri. On Instagram and YouTube, it's Echo FM 100.7. You can also listen live anywhere in the world via www.echofm.net. That's the news update. Thank you for listening.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Every day,
every hour,
every minute,
and every second,
breaking news occur
from our villages,
in our cities,
new government policies,
the economy,
politics,
social news,
entertainment news,
security concerns.
We, the people, converge
to analyze,
separating facts from fiction,
lies and truth.
We dissect,
we integrate,
we harmonize,
we criticize,
and we bring you all the juicy details.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. It is Straight Talk.
Straight Talk.
Straight Talk on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri.
Shall I begin? I am your host. I am your anchorman. I am the presiding bishop of this ministry, and I am awesome. My name is Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal, the Buruburu One on radio, the Okenze on radio, your big brother on radio. I am the main event, and I am here.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri.
Are you ready?
Echo FM.
I said to the DM, boyfriend. You are sitting at home. You are so lonely. Benna. Where is your boyfriend? Your best are getting flowers. You are so lonely. You are so lonely. I'm nobody. On your own. You are so lonely. About a month ago, I like your picture. About a month ago, I sent you a DM. About a month ago, I shoot my shots and you ignored me. Oh no, you. Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home. You are so lonely. Benna. Where is your boyfriend? Your best are getting flowers. You are so lonely.
All right, Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? Benna. Who be Benna? We know Sabi. Anybody we no get, make you no get. See, this the pattern now. Everybody don't quarrel with your boyfriend. Oh, everybody don't quarrel with your girlfriend. If you're a poor man, your girl go quarrel with you, waka go. If you be rich man, you go quarrel with your girlfriend, man, waka go. The guys we come there in the middle. Now we still they keep our boyfriend and our girlfriend. Confirm. If you get money, wahala. You no get money, wahala. Double wahala for everybody. Now say the be tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Tomorrow is the biggest birthday in town. Barry Cosmos will be celebrating. I'm not celebrating alone. I'm also celebrating with our live streamer, Akachi. Well, I didn't even know he's my birthday mate. He just told me. So together, we are going to be celebrating tomorrow. All right, everybody. Are you ready for the venue? Are you ready to come around? Everybody, the Straight Talk family, the Echo FM family, everybody. All right, tomorrow we are going to be hitting at a Brittany. That's Brittany Lounge and Apartments, luxury apartments there. Brittany Lounge and Apartment is at Port Harcourt Road. You know, near here. I can't go far. You know why? Anybody who love Barry Cosmos go come there. If you no one come, that one can sign, you know why. But at the end of the Brittany Lounge is at, I think, Solomento area. That's Solomento. If you stop at Solomento, just by Max Aluminium, that area, you see Brittany Lounge and then, of course, luxury apartments that are there. Well, they gave me a luxury apartment to go chill off, you know. I have to go sit down, enjoy. I have a jacuzzi, and what do they call it? Is it a cuisine? They call it the cuisine. They say I should come and enjoy it. So I can't throw it away now. Come enjoy the thing. So I'm calling my friends and loved ones and everybody who is a lover of Barry Cosmos on radio and, of course, a lover of Straight Talk and what we do here. The fans of Barry Cosmos, everybody trooping there. Let's celebrate together. It's the birthday. Akachi, if you love Akachi, if you love our streaming, come celebrate with us. Everybody born in February, please, let's celebrate together at Brittany Lounge there by Solomento Junction, Port Harcourt Road. That is where we are going. So if you don't know the area, just chat me up on WhatsApp right now. I will respond to every chat right now on 0707-491-3438. See this man will promise me one bag of rice. Wallahi, if I don't see that rice tomorrow, me I got problem. Okay. For those of you who want to get account number, I cannot call my account number on air. But if you send me a WhatsApp message right now, I will respond. I'll give you the account number. All right? It's not public. I can't do that on air. That is against our ethics. So everybody, please, thank you. But if you must come to give me a gift, you can come to Echo FM. It's here, number 4 at Jocko Street, to come and wish us, celebrate with us. Tomorrow we are all going to celebrate here. Everybody at Echo FM, we're celebrating the month of love, and love is in the air. Of course, all the single girls, may I give Expo. DJ Maf King is single. He does not have a girlfriend, guy wife. The guy is a nonsense guy. When somebody can catch him, tomorrow na Valentine, if you are single, come to Echo FM. Ingo day here, I don't give an Expo. Maf King is up for grab. Oh, ha. You understand? J-Boy don't come up for your level. J-Boy don't come up for your level. You are so single. I don't know what is happening. You see this December, Valentine is coming. Where is your girlfriend, DJ?
Where is your boyfriend? Your best are getting flowers. You are so
Maf King lonely. Maf King wants a babe. Oh, hi, Maf King, go and marry. No worry. You see this thing why I don't start campaign here. Before next year, you must get wife for this Nigeria, for this town. One person will carry you. If you don't get money, you will contribute. Join. You will get wife. You will get children in this next year by God's grace. Amen to that, everybody. Thank you very much. Don't mind me. I usually give them glass because if you don't do them like that, they're not good. The time I never married, and so did they do me. There's a time I went out to drink with my friends. They buy meat, buy beer. Say anybody don't marry, no go chop the meat. I just look them like play. They chop the whole meat and don't chop nothing. That day now I'm vexed. Say, you see this marriage, I must marry. At the end of the day, today I'm a father, and that is how it works. Today I don't do an I they insult you. No, say tomorrow you go thank me later. Thank you very much, everybody. So Brittany Lounge is the venue. Everybody, it's not far. For those of you from Obinze, it's not far. If you're coming from town, it's not far. So that is why we put them. People are even coming from Umbrichi, Umagua, and the rest of them. So it's Port Harcourt Road. It's not far anywhere you are coming from. Thank you very much. God bless you. Let's go back to the program.
Echo FM.
Welcome back to the show. Let's continue with our topic for today. And we have been discussing, we are going to be taking a look at the security special edition today. The security special edition. We're looking at the Herdsmen expansion and, of course, the fulanization agenda in Nigeria, which has become a very big factor where Nigeria is faced with recurring clashes between predominantly Fulani pastoralists, these pastoralist groups and farming communities across several regions, particularly in the Middle Belt. Well, these tensions have increasingly spread towards the south, the south-south, the southeast, and all that. These concerns, it's getting louder every day. Now we have terrorists, we have bandits, now we are having killer headers terrorizing people in their farmland. Now the problem is, the way Nigerian government is giving the narrative is not making the problem serious. They're not taking it that serious. That is the mindset of a lot of Nigerians. So today we just want to take a look at it. From the northeast and the northwest, this issue of farming started with farmers in the northwest and the northeast. Before, we used to hear that the cows entered our farm. The farmer pursued them. They can't fight. Now it's no longer pursue. These guys come with weapons. They see in your farm. In order for you not to go and report them or fight them so their cows should not eat, they will kill you, and then their cows will not eat your crops. They uproot cassava from farmland and give to their cows. The maize, whatever it is that you have there, they eat it, vegetables and all that. This is what it has turned into now. Investigation has showed that in every blessed day, one farmer is losing his crops, which he labored for days and months. From before you till, you have to clear, you have to do stumping and all that, and then you now plant your seed after tilling, weed the grass for the crops to grow, for you to come and harvest. One aboki, one Fulani header, will then carry heads of cow and then uproot your harvest and give to the cows to eat. That is the situation. I want to paint it the way it is. So you see this kind of thing, it happens. What do you expect the farmer to do? One, that is his own source of livelihood. The cows are the source of livelihood for the Fulani people. You take the farmer's source of livelihood and give to your own source of livelihood. What do you expect the farmer to go and do? This has been going on and on and on. And Nigerian court have the audacity to sentence a man who overpowered a Fulani herdsman who came to kill him in his own farmland, overpowered and used the Fulani man's, was it a machete or a gun or whatever he used in killing the Fulani man. They sentenced him to death, said he had overpowered, as at that point he can capture or report or run away instead of killing the man. I mean, this kind of thing, how do you expect people to feel when things like this happen? This is what is giving this narrative. And Nigerian Court of Competent Jurisdiction sat down, a judge passed a sentence to that. Even the lawyer will go defend that kind of craziness. I don't know what that kind of lawyer is doing. A lawyer has to defend, even if you be armed robber, they catch you, they shoot person, they will defend you, say it's accidental discharge. It's not there. But the judge, who should know better, they didn't even just they gave him death sentence. Thank God Nigerians have cried and cried and cried. They reduced it to life imprisonment now. I think I'm hearing they've freed him. I think so. So at the end of the day, when those kind of things happen, we leave the Fulani men. We baptize it is farmer header clashes. This is way more than clashes. It is not crisis. It's not clashes. This is complete annihilation of some farmers. Now, it has gone from individual farming to a community of agro farmers. These people will come, sack the community, stay in their community, graze their farmland. When they are tired, they move to another community, sack that community, and stay there. These people stay, not beside them, be spirit. There are some mystic feeling, okay, they say if you go there, they turn to cow and mix the cow, you don't know who is the Fulani man. So if they mix the cow, who now controls the cow if they're not there? These are questions that begs the answer. And at this point in time, in this 21st century, in Nigeria, we are still having problems like this. So, when you look at this back and forth, people came up with the agenda of Fulanization. Some of them are fearing the embers of war. Every time they keep saying, Fulani is the Nigeria is our birthright. We are going to take over. Now, these people you call Aboki in the forest, they are the ones in almost every important position in government. And because of that, the government seems to be playing with, taking this thing with kid gloves, and this is affecting the lives of people. Just some few months ago, in Enugu, a community was sacked from their community. Enugu here in Igbo land. Yesterday, it was Cross Rivers. Few months ago, Benue State, Plateau State, Nasarawa State were all overrun by these Fulani killer headers. They say they are bandits. Now, how can somebody carry maybe 50 cows, 100 cows, 200 cows, sometimes even 300 cows, enter into a farmland? Those people will graze the land and nothing will happen. Nobody, nothing. So why is this happening? We put it into some factors. One is the poor security coordination of the rural areas, because this doesn't happen in the township. It's always those very soft target areas they go to, because there's no policing, there's no community security. Now, you cannot go and fight somebody with AK-47 and you have a machete. How do I want to use work? It'll be like John Cena and Hornswoggle. That's not a fight. That's a case of murder. You carry AK-47. Somebody carry machete. Even if you are 100 of you carrying machete and this man has one AK-47, 100 of them are no reach. And the point is, why is the government allowing these people to move around with AK-47? These boys in the forest are not the owners of the cows. These boys don't even know where they sell weapons. So who gives them the weapon is the owners of those cows that they are moving around. When you ask them, they say they're carrying those weapons to protect themselves from wild animals in the forest and all that. Before, you were using spears and knives and daggers. Now you have migrated to AK-47, machine guns. How can a herdsman carry machine gun, AK-47? They hold it as if they are carrying that their Fulani stick they use in controlling cows on their shoulders. I mean, moving confidently. Something happened at I think at Mbieri one particular time. Somebody was giving me a report there that a Fulani man entered their farm, and this man, they caught him. He wasn't even scared. The next thing, he made a call. The next thing we'll see is soldiers in trucks came to the community. Now, this is what is happening. This is a report that they gave to me. I think they called me. I went there and they was telling me all the story. I was like, what the hell? By the time I got to that place, I think they said the soldiers had already left and all that. Now, how can a Fulani man, not a man, one of those small boys, some of them are less than 20 years, make a call and the military, Nigerian army, will flood to that place? What does that tell you? It simply tells you that there is somebody out there that the Fulani man will call who has the military at his beck and call. And by the time they get there, they are not coming there for the farmer whose farm has been destroyed. They're coming there to protect the cows and that Fulani person. And this is what is giving audacity to most of these boys to do what they do. We need to say it the way it is. And that's why we are talking about the issue of poor governance and all that every time. And these people, you feel they are uneducated. You feel they are not up to your level. You can't talk to them. They have the big boys and the biggest in every aspect of governance. From the presidency down to the lowest level of government, they're all in there. In almost every parastatal, every government agencies, they are there. And that's what gives them the audacity to do what they do. Something, somewhere, somebody somewhere protects them in the forest. Are you telling me all those little boys with cows in the forest are the owners of those cows? No, they are just, their job is to make sure the cattle go and eat, feed very well, sometimes feed on people's crops, and then they not come back. They pay them or whatever, how they take care of them. I don't know how the arrangement is, but I'm very, very sure they are not the owners of the cows. So what is going on? This is one of the biggest problems. When our security operatives no longer protect the masses but protect the rich people, this is the consequences. If we do not come together and then look at this as a major problem, then we are all finished. We are now, the poor people are now like pencils in the hands of the rich men. Whatever they draft with that pencil, if they drag you up, you go up. If they drag you down, you go up. Now, farmers used to feed this country. In Benue State used to be the food basket of the nation, is now importing food to Benue State. Why? Because of the activities of herdsmen. And we don't think this is a national disaster that needs urgent attention from the government. So this is terrible, and we need to call it out. And that's exactly what we are doing today. So the expansion into the southeast communities in the southern states like Enugu, Anambra, Ebonyi State have reported increased movement of cattle into farmlands, violent clashes between herders and local farmers. Most of the time, it is not the farmers killing the herdsmen, it's always the herdsmen killing the farmers. That is always the story. That's not to say that herdsmen are not being killed. They are also being killed. I am not going to join the people to baptize a whole ethnic community of Fulani people as killers or as people who want to colonize Nigeria. No. But these people are being given audacity by somebody somewhere high in governance. The military, the police, they're all in there. That is why they're not. Have you seen a Fulani boy afraid? If you tell him, get away, you look at you and say, oh, no. That's what they do. Simply because you can't touch them. Even if they're killed, they will be protected. That is where the issue is. So, how do we deal with this situation? How do we deal with this situation? Before I open up the phone lines, at somewhere at, what was that community? Nworubi area. No, not Nworubi. not Murubi. What was that? Amako Hiobi, yes. Somewhere around Amako Hiobi, I was told that over 100 acres of land was sold by some community people to Fulani herders. Now, a Fulani person will come to your community and buy a land and start grazing on the land. They start encroaching into people's farms, and then you start crying when you are the one that sold the land to them, and now you don't want them to graze on the land. That is another problem. So it is not just about their fault, it's also the fault of some people who, because of money, sell their ancestral land to Fulani herders. If somebody buy land, the land not being owned, now this is a big issue. So how do we deal with all this situation? It's a very complex matter. Security matters, we talk about it. I've said it at the beginning of this program. I am responsible for what I say. You are also responsible for what you understand and for what you say. So I'm going to open up the phone lines now. But I want you to be careful. Remember what we say, we're looking for solutions, not to blame. The Fulanization agenda is politically charged and controversial. Critics argue there is a coordinated effort to dominate land or alter demographic balances. So by the time they collect land, and settle down and start breeding children, the land becomes their own. There's a time when Fulani people will say, wherever they are, that is their land. If they born you there, now your land. That is how they live their life. So by the time 2, 3, 4, 5 Fulani people settle in one place, they don't give birth to those 10. Those 10 will give birth to another 10. Before you know, there are now hundreds of them. Is that not their land? That's what they tell you is their land. And when you want to move them out, problem, clashes will come. So everybody in Nigeria is guaranteed freedom of movement. But when you move, does it mean you don't respect the laws of the land you're moving to? These are all issues that need to be said. The federal responses to attacks have been perceived as slow and or biased. This is what has been said. Now, we're just making it very open here. The land acquisition policies raise suspicion of long-term settlement plans. People acquire land, they keep moving downwards towards the south, and it's happening. And most of this migration is caused by conflicts, primarily resource-driven, land, water, climate change, pressure, all those things cause them to move around. Desertification is also a northern problem, and then it makes them to move around. When they move around, they settle somewhere. Instead of settling in peace that it used to be, they settle in violence. Because people no longer give them the land, so they take it by force. Normally before, if a Fulani man comes to your land, can we graze? Yeah, you say, oh, yeah, graze. When they graze, they leave. But now, they don't, if you come there and say, no, we don't want you here. So they don't want to talk again. They wait for you. If you're sleeping in the night, they come, they burn, everybody will run away. They sit there and do whatever they want to do. And this is the issue. All right, so we are looking at the key drivers of the conflict: climate change, desertification, population growth, weak rural policing, proliferation of arms, where people are carrying arms like Senna firewood. Ethnic and political narratives is one of the biggest problems we have in this country. Social media is now amplifying the distrust. Nobody trusts nobody in this country. Nobody. And to make matters worse, the government response to this is so appalling, so annoying. How can the community give you intelligence that the people are planning to attack us? You don't come. When they attack, you come. I don't understand. So these are all issues that we need to talk about. Let me open up the phone lines for you to add your voice to the conversation. I think I've said enough. Let's open up the phone lines. 0911 20,022. Good morning. Who did my line?
Good morning, sir.
I greet you.
Yeah, that's
all right.
Yeah, okay. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, very.
I can't hear you. Your line is breaking. Can you step aside from where you are?
Okay. There's a point there. Our community, they have to call, I think they caught somebody had to call an army, and then they came. No, let me give you a similar incident. A friend of mine and I, we are at the road just there.
Okay.
These people just used wheelbarrow to block the whole place. Nobody could park. Even everything. Anyone shouting, "Who can come out in a barrow? Who can come out in a barrow? Make I park." You know, they just felt nonchalant. They just started looking at the lady. Now my friend and I had to go and remove the barrow for the lady to park. So people were saying that if you not touch them, they'll go call these people they're waiting for this army people station. And you find out that this is what we get. This is what we keep seeing, because I think these people are like I say complicit to these persons, because everything they commit, immediately you start trying to see if the army is invited and hell gets loose. So for me, I wouldn't want to say it on radio. We know what we are supposed to do, because we and these persons don't have the same ideology. We don't have the same way of living, have the same way of thinking.
All right, this is a national issue. It's not about a sectorial issue. All right? Thank you very much, my brother.
I understand, right? So
thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Cosmos.
Go ahead.
Yes, happy Val in advance and happy birthday celebration in advance, everybody.
I know say you go show. If you no show, I don't invite you 3 times. You no come. If you no come, this is a while a day.
Yeah, you see, I'm in a private sector. We only have time during Sundays.
Okay, tomorrow and Saturday.
So, based on what we are discussing, the issue of, herdsmen and farmer clash and the insecurity that goes with it will not stop as far as the politician, because we hear that, or it's alleged that those cows are owned by great political figures. And these political figures could protect all these headers. And it's because of them they do what they do. You just ask yourself, how do people, considering the cost of AK-47, how do these farmers get access AK-47? So that is what some of us should ask. So as far as they are being backed up by all these politicians, it won't work. It will continue to rage on. Unless, as when federal government was talking about ranching, I think that will go a long way in solving this problem. If not, the issue will continue as it has been doing. So that's the way I look at it. I'm out from which street.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, this message says, Barrio, happy super duper birthday and St. Valentine's Day in advance. Those in government think Nigeria is dead, so they are all out to have their cut of the national cake. So INEC is not an exception. NAS is a hub of failed and wicked political actors, so I am not excited at all. Killer headsmen are part of the hidden agenda of this APC inept government. Barrio, nothing do us. Don't worry, be happy. Elder Chijoke in the mood. Elder Chijoke, thank you very much. Okay, this one do. Now we G's. All right. Thank you very much. Another brand ambassador face cap for your happy birthday. In case one gets wet, believe God, without love, nothing has value. And you are much loved. The Princess G. Glad. She went for that as a happy birthday to you. Barry Cosmos again. Have yourself a great time. May the good Lord Almighty bless your new age. Amen. From the Princess G. Glad. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your beautiful prayer, dear. Just a blessed morning, Big Brother Barry. I'm comrade Anoye if I ain't fake his man from Umuago, Basima, in Ohajegbe, my local government area. Wike should please allow for Fubara Kwanu to complete his governing in peace. Wike inaugurating some state executive and Fubara inaugurating some. INEC and the federal government should please share the money to the mass, because it will not be used for the election. Because after election, what you will see is selection. They will still put whom they want to rule. Happy birthday in advance. Barry, one name. Have a great day. Thank you very much. This one says, Barry, good morning. My name is DJ King from Umuguma. I just want to wish you a happy birthday in advance. At the same time, happy Valentine's Day in advance. Thank you very much. Barry, my man, good morning. That amount is not even enough for them to share. It's not your papa money, my papa, thanks. I'm Ozigi myself from Ngbidi. Thank you, Ozigi. That's referring to the INEC amount. All right, let's go back to the phone lines now. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
Hey, Kare. Good
Barry,
morning. I greet you.
Barry, happy birthday in advance. So.
Thank you very much, man.
Silver and gold. Offer you.
Yes,
in
sir.
the name of Jesus, I wish you life century birthday celebration in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Yeah, very. Very some time ago, I asked who are the owners of the cows in Nigeria. Who are the owners? And nobody has tried to answer that question. But unless the federal government takes time to compile the list of the owners, are the owners from north, or are they from south, or east, or west? If they tell us the owners, some time ago at Omunoha, there was cow village issues. The army, before you know it, the army, the military landed and have the cow owners freed and they went away like that. So we don't know the military, are they the owners of the cows? Barry, this country. We are fed up with the country now.
Thank you very much. God bless you. That is Madam Caritas. Good morning. Who am I line?
Barry Cosmos.
Yes, sir.
Chief Dr. Fidel Onyeneke.
My Oga on top, my leader. Welcome, sir.
Barry, thank you. What we are discussing today is unfortunate, but I love the way you are painting the picture because you know the terrain very well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. First of all, let me say that I'm not advocating, in fact, killing. Nobody should kill anybody, whether in terms of retaliation or reprisal and so on.
Yeah.
It is not proper. Killing is killing.
Yes,
we must condemn it. But the truth is that something more drastic has to be done.
Yeah.
To check the influx and activities of these killer herdsmen, we cannot continue to keep quiet and watch them cause problems that will even lead to starvation.
Yes, sir.
Innocent people in their homes, middle base and everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Let the government wake up. Something serious has to be done. Thank you, my brother. I'm Fidel Onyeneke.
Thank you, Chief Dr. Fidel Onyeneke, for your contribution. Maureen Ogadi says, good morning, Sabari. Happy birthday in advance. Ezen Nayak Buru. Barrio, chill out. I day can't pay. Now we open this month, so bring my baggages first. Otherwise, make no one make me vessel. And Achijeke, no, Allah, we did together. And Achijeke spoil us on his birthday this February. We are of February men. Great men are born in February. I don't know about you. Padek. Coming down Padek Chido Zen also taxing from Omar Kanel Haji, the most peaceful community in Imo State, says, good morning, Barry Cosmos. One name, Herdsmen attack is both security failure and ethnic agenda, and it has come to stay because terrorism and banditry seem to be some person's business, mostly in the north. May Nigeria prevail. All right, we have Benjamin Anosike. He says, happy birthday, super duper birthday in advance to Buruburu One. Barrio, can you now see the dangerous side of amalgamation? Why is British keeping quiet over this? Dangerous marriage, everyone, beware. Happy birthday, Barry. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry Cosmos.
I greet you. Welcome aboard. Name and submission.
The Radio General on air.
The Radio General, welcome back. Go ahead, sire.
Yeah. I want to say exactly that. This thing is an agenda. This thing the herdsmen, killer herdsmen are doing. I'm not just saying ordinary herdsmen, killer herdsmen. Because why do I say so? This thing started during Goodluck Jonathan regime. Gradually, it was not like this. Boko Haram and all was not like this. We entered Buhari, everything escalated. And then Tinubu came as a Muslim and told us that he's going to start from where Buhari stopped. My analysis is that this type of agenda, I don't know if it is Muslim agenda of Fulani agenda. Because if it's only Fulani agenda, why is people like Tunumbu and Co supporting the agenda? Because if you see an Igbo man who has a toy gun, they will arrest him and question him where he got license. But this will carry their AK-47 and go about, no person checkmate them. They go about and do what they want. They will come from Sokoto and do something in Ohaja and they go back. They come from Medugri and do something in Ofrola and Davo. They go back. No person challenge them. I think it's an agenda. Thank you. I rest my case.
All right, thank you very much. That is Uncle JP from Ohaji. All right, we have this one. Says Emeka Dinkpa. It says, Barry Cosmas, good morning. Comrade Dinkpa Emeka from Umu Luamako in a Himembano LGA Barrio during military regime. The former head of state, General Abacha, once said that any insecurity that lasts more than 24 hours, the government is involved. All right. And for Yunam Chibukom, better delicious morning to you, my lovely voice in the studio. Thank God it's Friday and happy World Radio Day celebration. Please help me to beg EEDC to have a rethink for giving people high bills. My compound only was given over 387K for energy used in January. Bagam, the authorities of EEDC should not force people to act the other way around. They say stitching time save 9. Kachineke Mezoku from your regular listener and from Yunam. This NEPA thing, don't worry, I'll come for them. Very soon we go carry the matter for head. Julie Nosike says, good morning, my eloquent and majestic Barricos. Hey, it is most unfortunate that APC is out to frustrate the appearance of Mr. Peter Obi as a presidential candidate in the 2027 election. And if the party unholy act is linked to the problem Kwankwaso is facing now with the U.S. just because he is aligning with Mr. Peter Obi, Almighty God will surely deal with this APC government. We are serving the supreme God of justice and truth. In his hands are all powers in heaven and earth and beneath the earth. The APC should know that man proposes, God disposes. Again, INEC demands nearly ₦1 trillion to conduct 2027 elections. Barry, what do you say? If that will make the commission to give us free and fair and credible election, they should go ahead. After all, Nigeria has the money. Happy Val Day in advance. As in Lady Julie Notsike sent it that one. Kamalu Peter Nemeka says from Obibiezena, Barry, my brother, what have we not heard in this our country? It is obvious that there is Islamization agenda in Nigeria, even by extension, the whole world. But how on earth, how our southern, eastern, and south their ancestral land is alarming. We are going to experience the worst of nothing if nothing is done to curb this tragedy. All right, that's the message I got to Kamalu. Chika Henry says, good morning. Barry Cosmos one on radio. Happy birthday to you and greatest radio presenter on politics of all time. Thank you very much. It says, what we are discussing today is the reason why they insist on political power. The cause is climate change, while the solution remains establishing ranches in the north where the cattle should be kept. All right, and he says, while converting the forage in the south to an industry where they are grown, harvested, processed, and sold to the ranches in the north. Henry Naje from Afoma Market, Old Road, Nekade. Oh boy, the messages just keep piling up. And for you now, say all we want is a credible and transparent polls in Nigeria, whether the money is big or small. INEC must surely get it right this time around, because come to IMSU Junction by 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., see the problem our bus drivers are causing. May God help us. Kachineke Mezoku. Thank you very much. Chukwe Buka texting from Futo on this auspicious anniversary of your athlete debut. What a way of saying it. I extend to you, Barry Cosmos, a felicitous cascade of goodwill and exalted admiration. May the celestial mechanics of providence continue to orbit in your favor. Amen. Aligning opportunities, wisdom, and uncommon grace along your life's trajectory. May your days expand in luminous prosperity, your thoughts of crystallize into purposeful accomplishment, and your years mature into moments of legacy. Thank you very much. And of course, it went as you advance another revolution around the sun, may vitality fortify your body discernment refine your judgment, and tranquility anchor your spirit. Let every aspiration you incubate germinate into tangible success, and may the universe conspire benevolently to amplify your joy beyond ordinary measure. Happy birthday. May your existence remain both remarkable and cosmically significant. Engineer Ebuka texting from Photo. God bless you. Thank you very much for your prayers. And I say a very big amen to that. All right, let's get back to the phone lines now and get more calls. Good morning. Who them a line? All right, I can hear you. Sorry. Good morning.
Good morning once again, Mr. Barry.
Thank you very much.
Olumbi Onyeze Eze Lobo. Mr. Barry, I told you because of this your program, I stay back at home to listen to this your program. Mr. Barry, we must call expert.
Thank you.
In this issue that you brought up this morning. First of all, I want to salute and greet our able leader, Mazen Namdekalo, for opening the eyes of Nigerians. Because let me tell us, we have Hausa Fulanis, who have Yorubas, have getting Hausa Fulani Yorubas. It's only remaining in Igbo land that the Fulanis have not conquered. And it's only the Igbo people that is troubling them. And before now, during the time of former late President Muhammadu Buhari, the first thing he did, just like President Tinubu did, to say subsidy gone, the first thing Buhari did is to tell Nigerians to surrender their arms and ammunition, and he powered his people because they have a motive, a very wicked and dangerous motive to Nigerians. We must call it a spade, though, and I thank God this is straight talk. And it's quite unfortunate that these people are using our so-called political leaders in this country called Nigeria for now. Let me tell us, any person that wants to rule this Nigeria as a governor and as a senate and whatsoever, majority of them is being decided by the Fulanis, whether you like it or not.
Yes,
until we correct that error, these people can never rest. Until we correct that error, Nigeria can never move forward. Until we get it better, there is no way for Nigeria unless they divide this country, let everybody go.
Thank you very
much. Or they declare everybody to hold arms. If you hold arms, you find out that these people will support that. There is no way. Telling Nigerians, maybe if you see me with ordinary pump action, I will be arrested. And then he will be powering these people with the AK-47. My brother, we are heading nowhere.
Thank you.
Very soon these people will conquer the country called Nigeria for now.
Thank you, my brother. There's no time. We're out of time now. Juju from Ikwari says, happy birthday, Barry, in advance. Barry, E.G. in Amakohia Ubi, Fulanis will soon have local government like Kwara State. Jesus. Nnamdi Kanu said it all. Fulanis with bike. Today is Friday. Come to Owerri town. No police stops or disturbs them. In fact, Barry, let me go and give Wike his drug. Hey, Jineke. Okay. This one says, good morning, Barry. These header terrorist attacks are persistent because our people are tolerating it. How would they destroy your farm, kill you, and you still buy their cow and eat? Please tell our people to cultivate every bush, laying fallow, or burn them to avoid making them safe haven for headers. Happy birthday, Elder Ima Oluigbo. Thank you very much for your contribution. I think that is where we are going to draw the curtain for today's program. It's been wonderful having this conversation with you. It's a Valentine's Eve, and everybody is waiting to have fun out there. Remember, Valentine is not a day for atrocities. Take your wife out if you have to. Take your mother if you don't have one. Take your family out. Have a good family time. That is the best way to show love. Side chicks. Mona, leave people's husband alone. And Aristo's papas. Mona, leave people's wives alone. All of you now, go home and stay with your family. It's very, very important because this thing we call love today, Now, you get a relationship will go break because they know buy them bone straight hair. They know buy them this one, they know buy them that. That is not the essence of Valentine. Valentine is for you to show happiness, to share that moment of love between you and your loved ones. It is not just about you taking from the man and the woman taking from the woman. That is not the essence of it. That is not the best form of showing love. That is part of it, but it's not. So not be, if your husband no buy you, waiting, you want me to buy you. In short, you don't the plan, and since we did 4 years, time don't reach now. You don't the worry, you know buy a kata for house, wahala go come. Now you go run, no. You know one problem? You go cause problem. You go come up for your husband's house, go become side chick outside your husband's house. Now that time your eye go clear. Ask all of them, we don't come up for husband's house where they shine for social media. They beg, they cry. The biggest of them now, Tiwa Savage is crying. They regret. I had to say that because Tiwa Savage is an idol to a lot of young ladies. Left her husband. Of course, there were so many things that got involved, but they could have managed it better if it were to be now. She was much younger then, blood they hot, head they hot. Now they can come together and manage. They don't separate. If you get somebody's son go love me one day, he go come. But at the end of the day, he don't go, he say don't go. Let's not make mistakes today that will cry tomorrow. It's a very serious advice from me to you. Well, like I said, we are going to be celebrating tomorrow at Brittany Lounge. Brittany Lounge is at Solomento area at we are going to be celebrating from 4 p.m. From 4, it's not in the morning. Don't come there 4, 5. You start coming. They're here because evening when I don't finish work, finish everything, then when I go, they come. I will be there. I'll be waiting. Today, it's an open invitation. Anybody who wants to come, you come. But I say they come to bring what you go give me. No carry empty hand, come there. Thank you very much. I think it's Valentine edition of She Matters. There are plenty. Justice for the men. This one not come again. After I propose, you know work. You want to propose another one? Nah. Oh, okay. I beg. And I know they show me this your bum. I don't come up for here. They don't come again. No. It's She Matters time now. Barry Cosmos signing out. Stay tuned. Don't touch your dial.
Echo FM.
Echo FM, 107 of fresh news people.